Get focused, stay positive, laugh a little, spin the world like a riddle. Get focused, stay positive, laugh a little, moments of laughter in the middle.
Welcome to Moments of Laughter. I'm Mo.
I'm Lady J.
This is Kels.
And today we want to talk about different strokes for different folks, and specifically about marriage, y'all. So what are y'all thoughts about, like,
Cultures?
what the times used to be like compared to now, or different cultures, how they do or view marriage and things like that? Who want to start us out?
Well, this is Cal's idea. This is Cal's topic. I'm going to let him start it out.
As far as different times, people got married a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Like my mother's generation and even earlier, my grandmother's generation. But kids today aren't in a rush to get married in their early 20s or 18, fresh out their parents' house. They don't even want to leave the house.
How about that?
They don't even want to leave the house before 25. But yeah, they're not in a hurry. A lot of them talking about they want to be married by, at like 35 after they don't live life.
Well, see, I remember growing up, it was the thing was saying, don't rush, like wait until after you're 30. Mm-hmm. And I get it, because give or take, you don't even know who you are. Or you're trying to figure out who you are. And I know, like, I have an array of friends that some are married, some aren't. Mm-hmm. And or they've been married more than once, and it's like, oh, wait. So,
yeah.
But that also depends. You want to have your kids early? Do you want to be married when you have your kids?
Oh, right. All those parts.
Look, I was just saying the other day how thankful I was that I had kids when I was young. Cause, I couldn't imagine doing the day in, day out with a little one at this stage in my life. It's just a joke for me. I couldn't do it.
She said that's just a joke. I walked that life. But I prefer it this way, because I almost get the best of both worlds, because I had the young I was young and living my best life, doing whatever I want. Now I'm like my middle age and I'm having a little bit more responsibility. And then by the time I'm more seasoned, I could be back to living how I want, but still being an example and being there for my children, because they'll be older. So I kind of like it from both angles, because I still sometimes feel like I'm dreaming. Like, it don't even always seem real. But that, and also because of the marriage that I'm in, it works we work together, and it works because flexibility for my job. It works for certain pieces that if I had been younger, I'm clear that if it wasn't my husband, whoever I would have been with, that flexibility of what I had for work probably would have not been. So.
Oh, yeah.
But also, with this generation, you also see they travel a lot more in their 20s.
Right, you're doing other stuff. And perhaps being concerned about what you're going to do with a child is not it. I mean, like, before we started recording, I'm like, hey, what you doing tomorrow? Like, according to my schedule tomorrow, my children's supposed to be with me all day, but then I had to add something else to it. And then even in the midst of me adding something else to it, I also scheduled an appointment for one of my children. So now it's like, okay, I'm going to be at this place at that time, this place at that time. And then it's like, oh, when I was in my 20s, yeah, right. I got to do what? Oh, no. That's like really having to share. I'm able to do that better now. No.
And y'all, outside of the ages, because I do know, like Kel said, like years ago, like our grandparents and all of them, they got married when they were in their teens. Some people had to get their parents' permission to get married because they were so young.
They were
16, 17. Yep.
But then what about the longevity piece to it? Because I feel like back then they stuck it out and they worked through things. I feel like these days people so quick to quit. It's just like, you got my nerves, or you did this one thing, I'm out of here.
I think it's better. They see better options out there, like social media and stuff.
So they think that grass is greener nonsense.
You're in line.
I think that's
like
the big problem of it. Is they see the grass look like the grass is greener out there, so they're ready to quit and try to start over again instead of sticking it out. Yeah, nobody sticks it out anymore. You're not going to make it 50 years without having problems.
Oh,
absolutely.
And
right.
You got to fight through it.
It's like, how you going to grow if you don't have any issues?
And work through it.
Like, come on now.
Yeah, they be ready to quit.
It's not realistic, but I do know, like, I don't know. It seems like the younger generation is more sensitive to certain things than we are too. It's like the levels of pressure. It seems like they can't handle as much as our generation could. And it's probably just because of the way society just kind of put them in these incubators.
As of right now.
You know,
because I'm about to say they could handle it if they.
Yeah,
but they just feel like they can't.
Choice. Right.
They feel like they can't.
It's what work too. quit a job. They not sticking around. And they don't like the job.
I was just talking to somebody about that the other day too, about the weird ways they go about doing it, not thinking about their future, and how they might cross paths with those same people again that they done wrong. I was like, yeah,
Not keeping that in mind.
yeah.
No, and that's what's so fun. Like when you say like work, making me think of how like I've been there so long that now it's like the new generation is coming in, and I'm like, how long you gonna stay? Because you only have a certain amount that's like once they get there, they stay. Like what you said, they definitely if it don't work, they out.
Yeah, they don't play.
Yeah, turnover is bad. I mean, real at all jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New generation.
And then unfortunately, I don't blame
No.
that new generation with some of that because when you stay somewhere long, they don't give you pay worth. So like, unfortunately, you do have to leave to get in order to get your worth of the pay because give or take, it's like really okay.
That's funny. I was just thinking the same thing that I'm all for it for certain reasons.
Yes.
Because sometimes I just feel like it's petty. You know, because nobody want to deal with the end of a duties that's in all of our job specs somewhere, whether seen or unseen, right? So it's like somebody asks you one thing that's not on that paper, and you think it's the end of the world. No, it ain't that deep. But sometimes I do feel like people just take full advantage, or they think they're gonna take full advantage, and then if you feel like that's not a good space for you, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever it is, then you know it's time for you to go. So I can respect that all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching this corporate finance person. He said to get a real pay raise, you got to leave your job and go to another one.
Isn't that sad though?
Because
And they've been saying that for a while.
Working the corporate ladder is not the same as it was. You actually got to leave the job and find another job that pays more. And he said, do it like every 2 or 3 years. Don't be stuck at the same job because you'll never get a true pay raise.
And that's what's so sad. And then people are losing good workers.
Yes.
So
And dang, y'all had on all these conversations I just had with other people this week. That's so
Really?
funny. Just earlier today, I was speaking to an old coworker of mine, and she was like, "Why do these workplaces keep getting rid of the people that know the job,
Yep.
do the job well, and
Yep.
it just seems like they just don't appreciate the ones that they have that's really holding the place together. In all honesty, and then you got these other people here that just look good on paper.
right, and that's the problem. So are you really trying to get the job done? Or
Yeah.
just going in circles?
Then they get to pay them cheaper and no benefits if they new hires.
Those pieces. That's another part.
Make them contractual and stuff like that.
So do we call like work like marriage? No, I'm stop.
Yeah,
Arranged.
When it doesn't work, you leave. You divorce it. You move on.
But what y'all think about arranged marriages? Speaking of that.
Listen. Oh, go ahead, Cal.
I actually lost my high school girlfriend to an arranged marriage.
Really?
She's Muslim,
Okay.
and her grandparents arranged for her to marry.
Wait a minute. Excuse me. Sorry, Cal. Did
She's
you
still having
lose
a
her?
moment of
No,
laughter.
did you lose her or you weren't the child?
She wasn't the chosen
I'm not,
one.
I'm not Muslim, so
No. But I'm just saying you weren't chosen nor recruited.
yep.
I'm sorry.
They're laughing at my pain.
Right.
I'm like, I lost. He said I lost my girlfriend. Like, wait.
Yeah, she married some dude she ain't know.
Oh, shucks. And do you happen to know if it lasted?
Yeah.
No,
Because-
they divorced.
Oh.
They divorced in 2011.
No, that's
Oh, wow.
different for me because now from the ones that I know about personally, they usually don't divorce. They usually
But
once again stick
she's-
it out.
She's not like Muslim culture. Like,
Okay.
Like from Iraq. She's a black girl from Baltimore.
And they just tried to okay.
Arrange it and
Yeah.
then she rearranged it. Or he rearranged it. Okay.
Yeah, she basically rearranged.
Okay.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna say it could be he or she. We don't.
Yeah, because we don't really
No.
know. Yeah.
Oh,
And even,
I'll
if and even if we do know, is it our listeners' business? No. I'm sorry.
yeah, y'all know what I mean or anything. So
No, but that's interesting.
I
though.
don't know. That would have been interesting. First of all, that would have been hilarious. The type of person I am for my parents to talk about they're gonna hook me up. Hook me up. Yeah. Wait, let me shut up.
You would have been having play dates from your preschool, so you would have already known the guy. It would have worked out.
But wait a minute, is that a good idea for parents that are married and that their marriage isn't the best? Could you imagine that you are in a culture that they do arranged marriages, and you on the back end to know that mom and dad, give or take, don't sleep in the same bed. You on the back end and you know that mom and dad, give or take, don't communicate well. You on the back end that you know that mom and dad really don't like each other, and when they do go out in the world, they pretend, and now they're gonna try to tell you who to marry. Like with that.
And you know that
That's
happens
how-
all the time.
That's how arranged marriage work, and like especially in like India and stuff like that.
Yes, they
They say they don't love each other, then
Yeah.
they wind up liking each other
Yes.
after they
But
get
you
married.
arranging your
Yeah.
children for something that you not even like. Oh no!
But that's thousands of years of
Yeah.
culture. So-
And
Just keeping the culture
trying to make it
intact.
continue that, not to lose
but
that.
the newer generation is going against it, so it's kind of dying off in like those countries. Because the newer
No, and
generation.
I mean, I understand that. That makes sense because I don't think so. And I mean, for me, I don't. I feel like I would probably have my opinion. I know, of course, I would have my opinion. Now, I would try to maybe not be a pusher on it because you know how sometimes when you have a strong will opinion, that's when your child or that person leans more that direction than you may want them to. So I would just hope the best for my children because give or take, the Lord only knows. You know, nowadays it's not the best pickings depending on what's what. And I know before we started recording, Kels, you talking about like, you know, some cultures or races versus other races getting married earlier. Because like, you mind sharing what sparked us even bringing this up?
Oh, I was watching Cam Newton, the former football players podcast. He was talking to Kay Michelle. And she had like an emotional breakdown. She works in Nashville, and she sees the white culture. Their husbands go home at 5 p.m. after work to their family, and she said it's different than her living in Atlanta and watching the black culture. The guys the same age as in black culture, they're at the clubs and strip clubs and not worrying about getting married, multiple baby mothers. But she said, like, white culture, they look forward to getting married. That's their life plan, to get married by, like, 25, before 30, and start their family. And black culture, with rap and everything, is all about having multiple girls and not being married and playing a field. So she said it's a big difference.
And maybe it's
And
because
she said it's
sorry.
it's on black men to kind of change it and stop proposing to their girlfriends and stop holding on to their girlfriends for 15 years and not marrying them.
they're not going to marry.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Don't be wasting people's time.
Yep. And so.
But that person letting them do it, so because that's some of what you just shared. Sometimes it becomes the other individual allowing that to happen. How long do you date somebody or be with somebody or engage with somebody before you realize this is not going to be a marriage for real? This is not going any further than this ring that you gave me to shut me up, like, or do I let this go and actually take a chance to see if there's something else out there that might actually commit to me all the way? And it could be because our culture, when you say black versus white, like black culture, give or take, they haven't seen that a lot in the household of parents being with mom and dad. Could that be?
You
I think
also
that's
listen
part
to
of it.
music and everything. They think it's cool to have multiple partners and.
I think that's work because when give or take, I think that's a whole lot more work.
If you ask anybody that's doing it, they gonna tell you it's a lot of work.
I bet it is. And if you're doing it right, like
You really
what the
don't even have
heck?
to have relationships with
Yeah.
them. They talking about just having sex with them and.
Oh yeah, it's still work.
That's work. I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine.
Could you
No.
imagine what your calendar is looking like?
No, and a little bit the account I had that has a family. No.
You gotta
And
manage
then
your
getting
calendar.
my mate, if I had a couple baby daddies, getting the baby daddies to check the calendar at that, oh my God, I'd be in
Girl.
trouble. Oh, I ain't see that. You ain't see it. It was in red. Like what? A year ago. Like dang. No, I couldn't imagine.
That's a normal moral person, but the regular person, they, especially a star, they go to every state, have multiple girls come to the hotel, and
Well,
They
we
not
talking
looking
about
to get
one night
married.
stands. That's a whole different thing.
yeah, that's,
I'm thinking about juggling multiple people. You know, like
I'm not talking about dating. I'm talking
Okay.
about they just messing
Just
with
like-
multiple girls and don't want to settle down. Mm-hmm. Then this girl get pregnant, they got to add another baby mother to their corral.
to the team.
And now generation, like as far as rap music, it's promoted.
Oh yeah,
Like,
because degrading women
Yeah.
and
And
everything.
I haven't listened to some of those that music I really am out the loop on that.
Good.
So
Stay out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know. And a little bit.
Ain't
like,
nothing good.
The little bit, I'm like, oh no. It just
Then
messes
women,
with me.
It's so
women
harsh.
singing
Right.
about stealing a man or being a side chick. A lot
Yes.
of women are singing that.
Glamorize
Yep.
it. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how marriage or single, somewhere along the lines, that has to be work because you, in order to succeed or move forward, you're working towards something, regardless of which way you're going about it. At least that's my view on it. So,
Yeah,
and
like SZA's biggest song is called "Weekend." It's all about.
I never heard of it.
You never heard "Weekend"?
No, the song.
Yeah, the whole thing is her. The other guy, the girl's man, is hers on the weekend.
2 days. Nice.
Listen to the song when you get off.
I might have Google that one.
It's one of her biggest songs.
Wow. I need all 7.
It says her.
Because you greedy.
That's right.
It said her man is my man.
Oh,
and your
gosh.
man too.
Oh, wow. Yeah, never heard of that one. I might have really Google that.
But yeah, that's. I think that's the biggest difference in our culture. It's like we promote, like as far as music and what you watch on TV, athletes and everything. They promote
That's what
have
we
multiple
say.
girls, and women don't care about being a side chick anymore.
And then you know what's funny? To be honest, look, let's just keep it real. We know good and well back in the day, it was always side chicks. It was always the same stuff going on. I just feel like it's the vulgar part that makes it that much worse. Like the way they put it out there publicly
promote it,
and
yeah.
making it just seem and sound so nasty because it really is.
so
But yeah, because it's like
Pop
it's
had a
sad.
whole nother family
Yeah.
down the next town down.
Correct. And we all knew that. And
Right.
but it wasn't broadcast all over the place making it
No.
seem like it was okay.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
wasn't in the rap song. or-
Yeah. So I feel like that's the only thing that really changed about it, and that all comes with this whole technology space and stuff that we in. Everything gotta be out there.
Even the other culture, they cheat and everything, but they still want to get married.
But then they keep their stuff on the wraps
Yeah.
more than
You never know.
other folks.
Yeah.
No. And that's the part when you're doing something that you may not have any business doing. Nobody should know, but you don't know that person.
But we rap about it and sing about it.
Right. I don't
Make
know,
it.
y'all.
We normalize it.
No. Well,
And
Yeah, they do. Our generation under us normalize it. It's
Yeah.
not the Generation Z. They
listen,
normalize it.
I stand and encourage those that if you could find a way to commit, it would be probably in the long run your best interest.
Absolutely.
But again, it's
To
to
each
each
his
his own. And we all have to walk our walk. And I tell anybody, like I used to encourage myself, long as the next day I could look myself in the mirror
That's
without
right.
crying,
Be
blinking,
okay.
and be
Yep.
okay, I'm going to keep moving forward.
that's right.
So that's the biggest piece. Sometimes we as people can't, look ourselves in the mirror without crying or being shameful.
Exactly. So why?
And
why
I think
do it?
marriage is a lot easier than being single out here.
Oh, these days it definitely is. Too much drama in these streets.
That's what I'm hearing and think I don't want to know. I don't want to find out about it.
And people arguing on social media, and it's crazy out here.
I don't know, but I'm going to encourage those if you can commit and be prosperous and consider it do so. So, what do you think? Different strokes for different folks. Is marriage for you, or is that single life better?
Hey, until next time, get focused.
Stay positive.
I laugh a little.
And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on iHeart, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts.